11:11. All right, so before we get started, is there anybody there? And if so, do you have requests? Meaning, like, do you have a certain pose that you want me to talk about or teach? Do you have a certain part of your body that you want me to do poses that will help? Anyone? If not, it's okay. I can just you can just do your yoga with me and do a sun salutation to do the whole body. If we don't have any requests, because once I get started, you won't be able to see any requests. So and that's what's meant to be. Let's do a sun salutation. So here's why I love sun salutations, okay? Sun salutations, and here's the thing, okay? If you don't even have to, but you can leave a yoga mat right next to your bed. And the first thing that you do in the morning when you wake up, you get on your mat, and if you did 5 rounds of the sun salutation, it'd take about 15 minutes. It would be an amazing way to start your day. So anytime the day you do it, it's beneficial, but it's especially right when you wake up, because it gets everything going and flowing. And the sequence of the sun salutation, it literally stretches and strengthens every part of your body from your head to your toe. So, with that being said, I'm going to do 1 round this way, facing vertical, and then I'll turn and we'll do another round together. So we'll do 2 rounds of sun salutations, okay? Alright, so I hope you guys can see me and hear me, but we start in our Tadasana. Remember, you want the weight distributed through the balls of your feet, okay? So, and your heels. Toes lifted, and then slightly let your toes back down like they're crawling the ground, okay? You can put your feet together, or, okay, if you need to go apart, eventually one day you'll get even closer, okay? If this is your practice, whatever you want. I personally am going to put mine together. Now, for those of you that don't know about NTR, N is navel to spine, T is tailbone down, and R is ribs up. So that is everyone's alignment, okay? Navel to spine, tailbone down, ribs up. Navel to spine, tailbone down, ribs up. Okay? Just get to open the shoulders and the eyes and the elbows facing forward. That's how you want to make sure that the shoulders are nice and open. You also want to make sure that you're not too much in or too much out, okay? Now, as your feet are grounded in, like they're being pulled, those balls of those feet, imagine they're feeling like you have gravity pulling them, like 1 foot under, 2 feet under, 3 feet, 4 feet under, 6 feet under. Simultaneously, from there, you're lengthening that spine, navel, that you're touching in. And then from the navel up, we're still expanding the crown of the head, reaching towards the sky. Breathe. Don't forget the Ujjayi breath. For those of you that don't have it, and I have the Ujjayi breath video out, it's okay. For those of you who never, this is the first time you're seeing this, that's just 1 round of Ujjayi breath together. Imagine you have a balloon in your belly full of air, and then you have a straw. And you're slowly with control at a tempo count. You're drawing the breath up and you're slowly taking the air out of the balloon. For some people it'll be a 4 count, some people 5 count, 6 count, whatever works for you. However many counts you inhale, we're then going to exhale for the same amount of counts at the same tempo and with control using our throat. This is sporadic breathing. They call it the ocean breath or breath of fire, depending on you. Are you going to like breath of fire? You're going to like be something out of this practice, or you're like, woo, I'm open to receive. Okay. So when you exhale, you're then with control and with the throat. It sounds like this. Okay. I'm like over exaggerating, but okay. You're going to draw the breath back down with the power of the throat, slowly filling the balloon back up with air. Okay? So, let's all inhale together, just in our mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale at a 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Expanding the balloon back up with air. Again, inhaling, drawing the breath up in a tempo, pulling that, or slowly pulling the air out of the balloon. And again, exhale, filling that balloon back up with air at tempo. So again, inhaling in through the nose, exhaling through the nose. So we're containing our oxygen that we're breathing, our prana, which is life force, okay? Now that we have a tempo going, we're going to add a sun salutation with it, okay? So, inhale. And we're always lengthened with inhale and arms reaching towards the sky. Gazing at the thumbs, making sure the shoulders are not in the ear. And as you exhale, swan dive, looking across the horizon. Exhale, inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, we're going to go to our plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Now, in down dog, we stay here for 5 Ujjayi breaths. Okay? That's going to be different. You can also move your dog. I don't know if I'm too far. You can walk your dog. I'm walking my dog. Okay? Inhale, look up across the horizon. Exhale, eat back the hands. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Until your arms are over the head. And back down to Tadasana. Alright, so we're going to do another round to the side. Okay? NCR, navel to spine, tailbone down, ribs up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, looking up across the horizon. Exhale, plank. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this whole plank. But you can. Chaturanga. Up dog. Go. And down dog. We stay for 5 breaths. want the tailbone reaching for the sky, okay? So you're sinking into your down dog, making sure that your shoulders are not in your ear. Look up across the horizon. Exhale. And then coming up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, so that's 2 rounds. But you can keep on going, or you can take that video and just like repeat it to your 5 rounds. But, and really quick before I sign off, is there any requests? Specific requests? All right, well, let's end with my balancing ringing bell. So, okay, hold on. Hi! Oh, hi, Christabella. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you, Christabella. Thank you so much for being here. Wait, Christabella. Is there... Thank you. I need advice because I'm new at this. But while I'm here, oh, you're so cute. While I'm here, do you have any requests? Like anything that you want advice on? Like, I don't know if you're having any pain anywhere or any areas. Okay, so the sun salutation was good for you today. All right. So, lower back. Okay, okay, so here we go. Yay! Okay, so, and I'm gonna try to do the best I can with the. She's hopefully where you can see me. But okay, so lower back. It's really important when we're forward folding that we're getting the extra space in the lower back. We hold a lot of things there, and Christabella would know about this, but our Kundalini, that's where our Kundalini lives, and for some of us, it's being activated right now. It's wanting to rise, so it is very common, but for all different reasons, though, to have lower back pains. That's just one of them. I'm just talking about this one because right now I teach to who's ever in front of me, and I have Christabella in front of me. So, okay, so Christabella. So, really quick, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a forward fold, and I want you to watch the first time I do it, that my buttocks is going to go back, and I won't get down as far, okay? The second time I'm going to do it, I'm going to get the length from my sacrum and lengthen, and then as I forward fold, I'm going to reach with my heart or my chest, and notice my buttocks won't go back. I gain a length from my lower back. I was able to go further, and oh my gosh, it feels so good. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Okay, so here we go. Ready? So remember, I'm going to show you. This is part one, and then I'm going to show you the before and the after. This is the before. Okay. So if I say forward fold, watch. Forward fold. See how my buttocks went back? Okay. Now I'm going to get the length from my sacrum and reach with my chest. And that's how I'm going to also be able to open it up and breathe and get the oxygen in that area so to get it rejuvenated, okay? So here we go. So, and then from here you can be like, same thing if you're sitting down. Same thing when you sit, okay? You want to inhale. So in case you weren't, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about NTR. So we all have our alignment, okay? Different alignments. N is navel, T is tailbone, and R is ribs up. So, and the reason why I don't know, for those of you that have, if you've ever been in a yoga class and you might hear a teacher say, tuck your tailbone in, which somebody might in that class need to get their tailbone tucked in. But once you tuck your tailbone in, you have to then check with everything else, because that then changes the alignment. So as long as you always are checking in with your NTR, navel to spine, tailbone down, ribs up, in whatever pose you're doing, even when you're just doing, like driving, anything you do, always check in with your NTR, and that will always give you good alignment, because having good alignment in itself will help your lower back, okay? So, by the way, I have a coaching with Ireland to get lessons on how to do this whole YouTube thing that's new to me. So, but remember, progress over perfect. That's to our everyday lives. Okay, you guys. Okay. So, anyways, now I'm going to reach. See when I'm like reaching with my chest, how it's getting the length here? Until you're ready to surrender. And then always come up one vertebrae at a time. Or, if you do decide to come up, like if you're back up, make sure that you'll always make sure that you're in, your navel's tucked in no matter what you're doing. But especially when you're doing that. Any more requests, by the way? Oh, I love you. Oh, where am I? I love. So, currently I'm at Indiana Rocks Beach in Florida. That's where I am at this particular minute. Oh, hold on. I see something else. Okay. I see a crow pose. Okay. So, a crow pose. Now, a crow pose is so, your chaturanga arms are really important to be strong, to be able to hold poses. Also, it's called drishti, like where you look, is you want to have something that you stare at that doesn't move, okay? If you look down, you're most likely going to fall down, okay? So, a crow pose, I guess I'll do it from this side. I want to make sure, again, my everything's aligned, my wrists are aligned with my shoulders. Okay? And put like one knee in the armpit, the other one. And then we'll look forward. And then breathe. And then I could transition, like we call it vinyasa, when you go to a different pose. Now, hold on, I saw another request. Let me go down. So I just did a crow pose. there was something else. Can you do, wait, no. Could you do a split pose for one? Hi, I'm Malia, by the way. I hope, Amelia. So you want me to do a split pose for 1 minute with my arms in the air. A split pose with my arms in the air. I'm trying to think what you mean. Okay, I could try to do a split pose with my arms in the air. I'm not really sure what specific. Oh, wait. That's amazing. Honestly, okay, so Amelia's, she or he, I don't know, can do a crow pose for 8 minutes, and that's amazing. And I'm sure that's like so good because it's going into like a deep meditation while you're doing that. I've never timed myself. I'm gonna have to do that one day. I'm gonna just do my own crow pose challenge. Okay, it's just a split pose, and you can put your arms in the air for 1 minute. So you mean like almost like a standing split, but then I put my arms up? Is that what you want me to do, Amelia? I hope I'm saying your name right. Hi, Quantum Shifter! What do you mean? We're still kids. We are still kids. You know that. Oh, okay, Amelia. So, okay, hey. You know what? I'm going to try. Okay, so Amelia wants me to do a standing split, which when I normally do standing splits, I transition. I love to then flip my dog from there. But I'm going to try what Amelia is telling me to do, or asking me to do with doing, but I wouldn't be able to flip my dog. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Eventually. Not yet. All right, hold on. All right, so, all right, I'm gonna try what Amelia wants me to try. So, all right, let me explain this. And I need to get a microphone, by the way. I know all this, but for those of y'all that are from our everyday lives, y'all know progress over perfect. Okay, so type that in, please, progress over perfect. Getting lessons from Michael. Oh, okay, normal split on the ground. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm doing the right request, but the standing split, what you're doing is it's something where every time you inhale, when you're exhaling, you're going deeper. So, like, I can be doing a pose, and it really takes you like 5 breaths to really get into my pose, into the asana, which is the seat of the pose, okay? With that being said, this pose, this was it took major progression for me to get my leg up, and I'm still working. I have one side that's more flexible than the other, which that's normal. And, but the way that I was able to get that leg up is every time I inhale, I lengthen through the spine, and then I exhale, I reach more, and I get more further down, because the more further I can go forward fold, the more I can get the leg up. So that's how I have progressed in that pose. But again, that's why technique is so important, because I was having such a hard time, because all I kept wanting to do is lift my leg higher. But it really, you can really get this, we have more space all within us. We have so much space in the sacrum, so we really want to use it, okay? All right, so standing split. So, Okay, Amelia, here's the thing. I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, could I lift up both hands? Yeah, I could, but then when I know I was doing that, it was causing my body to want to come back down, and so I was like, I feel that that needs to be progression for me, because I didn't want to. I didn't want to sacrifice the best part of the pose. But thank you, because these are things that I'm always continuing to grow as a yoga instructor and practitioner. Since 2008, I found yoga. It's changed my life, and honestly, it's what gets me through everything. But anyways, anything else? Any other? Okay, well, how about this? Ooh, it's kind of mystical in the back, right? I like it actually. All right. Oh, guess what I brought for our Everyday Lives crew, but it's of course for everybody. I meant to start with this, but I forgot, but that's okay. Progress over perfect. Just when in doubt, sage it out. Personally, I don't think we ever need to sage the beaches, like happening and survive all these negative ions. And we have in Florida, even though it's wet right now, 5 to possibly 98% rose quartz crystal in our sea. So, very grateful to be living in Florida, even though I want to be in Costa Rica one day, but for now, I'm happy being in Florida. Okay, so this is my ringing tuning bell. So we have 7 chakras. Your chakras are energetic channels. And I'm actually gonna, this is on an interesting slant right now, so I'm gonna work with it. Okay, so the root is the red and it spins, and then it goes orange with sacral, and then yellow for the power. Then we have the green for the heart. We have blue for the throat, indigo for the third eye, and then iridescent for the crown of the head. Right here on this bell, I have 7 different frequencies that I'm gonna bing, and it's for each chakra. So I call this our chakra balancing ringing bell. And not only can you hear it, but you can also, if you shut your eyes, well, you don't have to shut your eyes to feel it, but if you shut your eyes, you can feel it a little bit more. So I invite you to come get tuned with me. I love you guys, by the way. I'm so grateful. Well, then I gotta start with the first chakra. Okay, here we go. The light within me honors and greets the light within all of you. Namaste. So I also want to tell you, if you can, please subscribe to Yoga with Beth Bitney and turn on your notifications, because my goal is to do these every day at 11:11. But I know well, at least for me, because I'm a single mom. For me, at least, it's not always practical, but I'm going to do the best I can. But just in case I have one of those days where I can't, put the notification on so you can try to catch it live, because if you catch it live, then you can put in requests and it makes it more fun. But of course, it'll be on replay as well. All right, I love you guys. Mwah. Oh, I love you so so much. Thank you. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you, Chrisabella. Thank you, Quantum Shifter. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you guys for being here. I love all of you. See you later.